quickly. And with the state qualifiers, I was nervous as hell. Not only nervous just because I was stepping on stage, I was being judged. You know, society, we it's like you try and not get judged by people, but yes, you're going into a bodybuilding competition and people are critiquing your body. And again, I'm a mum. I've got stretch marks from having children. Stepping on stage in a bikini terrified me, but excited me at the same time. And at the end of the day, with all the photos and the videos that I've seen, nobody really sees the stretch marks anyway. And some bodybuilders have stretch marks from growing as well. So no one really cares. And I kind of got that feeling like no one really cares. But I was so nervous, but so proud. And the adrenaline just kicks in, and it goes really, really quick. So I think for states, for me, it went really, really quickly, and I didn't really embrace and enjoy the whole day. So when it came down to nationals 2 weeks later, had an absolute ball. I was dancing, backstage in between categories, and I saw other girls nervous as hell. So I tried to encourage them to enjoy the day. So now that I've done that from my debut, leading into my next show, I will certainly enjoy it a hell of a lot more. And you turn your nerves into excitement, and it just changes the dynamics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's a process people don't say that when you're out there on that stage, you're hungry, you're dehydrated, you're tired, but and you're in the division where you have to wear those heels. I mean, you stand around in heels, you got to turn, and there's a lot of work to this.
Biggest fear was falling over, or my bikini exploding and falling off, or something. You have all these vivid dreams leading into your show, going falling over and legs in the air sort of thing, but none of that happens. I haven't seen anyone fall over or anything like that, or any sort of mishaps with their bikinis. But it was a bit of fun and excitement. And if anyone is ever thinking about doing it, I highly recommend it. It's a fantastic environment, and everyone's there to support you. And backstage, everyone is just, it's a community. And figure actually isn't that popular because it's a bit more hardcore than bikini. And then, look, I take my hat off to Tracy because she's doing physique, and that's, bigger again. And then, in the American tours and things, I think there's the bodybuilding for women as well. So they aren't that popular because you have to work really, really, really hard. It's certainly not for the faint-hearted, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Absolutely. Getting down to about 3-4% body fat was something that I worked really, really hard to do. As you can see, I'm now, 8 weeks post-show. I've put on intentional weight with my coach. We're working through a building phase for the next 6 weeks, and then we'll do some tidying up and stuff along the way. So, yeah, but highly recommend it. Fantastic.
And you mentioned Coach Odie. Y'all been together for quite some time, and that's good to have a good relationship with your coach, because sometimes I've heard stories that sometimes coaches will give the same cookie cutter plan, especially for women. You can't give the same thing to a woman compared to a man.
No.
Biology is one thing, there's factors, because guys we can put on muscle a lot easier than women can.
Yeah.
And then also, being that you had children, being a mother, some people don't think that women with muscles can be, it's the idea of femininity is that women can have children, but you had your children. How are your girls?
I've got my eldest daughter. She's 19. She'll be 20 this year. She's second year university, so I think that's college for you guys. So
yeah, we call it college or university here too. Yeah.
Yeah. And then my youngest daughter, she's 17, so she's in her second last year of high school. So I think that's
maybe she's a junior or senior in, because we have high school for us is like 4 years. You
Yeah.
have your freshman, your sophomore, then your junior, and then the last one is senior. That's
And
how
then
we
when
do
you
it.
finish the school, then it's university after that?
Well, not everybody go to university.
No,
That's
not
expensive.
everybody,
Yeah,
right.
America. You go to school, in America.
That's
It's expensive.
the educational ladder sort of thing. Yes,
Uh,
yes. She's in her second last year of so what is she, a senior, I suppose. Yeah.
It's about senior.
Yeah, it
We got
was.
here from my man Lawrence Perky. He says, you a strong inspirational mother and a mentor to others that inspired by you, Miss Charlotte. Also, he says this. He says, that's a blessing and congratulations to both of your daughters, Miss Charlotte. You know, thank you, Lawrence. He's a fan of you ladies. So, and and the thing is, you got two teenagers, and I know this ain't. Mom, why you always? My friends want to go to your shows and simply say, "Man, we look at your mom," and you're like, "Jesus, I
It's
know
funny
that."
you say that. Yeah, because in the beginning, like when I first started at the gym, my kids didn't really understand. They're like, "Oh, mum, do you have to go to the gym?" And I said, "Well, it's something I'm doing for me. It's something. It started off small. I planted the seed, and then that's when I started my Instagram. And they were like, "Oh, cringe. That's embarrassing, mum. You're a mum. You shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff." Whereas now, all my friends, all my children's friends follow me, and they call me Muscle Mummy, and they actually think it's cool that their mum goes to the gym and works out and competes. So it's done this huge 180, and just showing my daughter's also the one that's at uni. She's now going to the gym and learning about diet and exercise and things like that. So if I can be a role model to my children, that's got to be a positive, and also to young and older people out there as well. But yeah, look, honestly, it's I'm also a registered nurse. I do shift work as well. I work in theatres, so it's all about time management. So again, when I made that decision to change my life, it's there's 24 hours in a day, and you set your priorities, and I look at life from a different perspective now. So, like you've only got one life. I'm 50, so I'm not diabetic. Well, I was pre-diabetic. I did have high blood pressure. I don't have any of those things now. My skin is a lot clearer. I don't have any Botox, as you can see. No, it's all natural here. So, but certainly, I think I'm reversing the aging process by having stronger bone density, eating clean, having muscles, and I look at not just for the next 2 years, 5 years of Charlotte's just a bodybuilder or whatever. I'm looking at it for longevity for life. In my 60s and 70s and 80s, I want to be able to carry my shopping bags by myself when I'm 70, not have someone do it for me. I want to be able to climb up and down stairs, hang out the washing, basic things that people in their 60s and 70s struggle with, or even their 50s.
I can tell you, yeah, I can tell you experience because I'm only 50 in November. I have some issues. I also have a pacemaker because I had a heart attack when I was before I was 40. And I remember because I was taking care of my mom, she was sick, and I was almost at 500 pounds. But then I started, when she passed and I didn't have her to worry about, I said, now it's time to worry about me, and I dropped some pounds. I still have some issues here and there, but I've gotten better with it. And that's the thing about process. I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder because sometimes there's some things I like to eat, and I just, it's just hard to break away from. I just had a pizza this afternoon, and but I try to eat a little smarter. And the thing is, you have to make those choices. This is to change your life for your health and for your longevity. This is from a man. This is from a man, Davis Adam. He says, "That's great. Thank you, Davis." And and also you're married. And what's your husband's name?
Marco. So
Marco.
he's Italian. Yeah, he's a very behind the scenes kind of guy. Complete opposite to me. He plays tennis. And he has his world and I have mine. I don't want him in the gym at all. That's my space. But everyone's different. Everyone has their thing, and he has his tennis world, so that's fine.
Well, like I said, that's good working out, and even tennis players have to work out a little bit. Let him go to the gym every now and then. Sometimes he has to run around his legs, he has to hit those balls, and
He's the cardio guy, so
yeah,
yeah.
he's cardio bunny. Yeah. Well, like I said, cardio is an important part because I know with most bodybuilders they do not like cardio because but it's a part, especially if you want to get bigger. But it's good for maintaining your heart. Like with
Oh,
me,
absolutely.
with my
To do,
knees, yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, with my knees, I can't do too much on the stairmaster. I don't touch the stairmaster at all. I used to rotate with the with isolation bike, and
Yeah,
also I might do the treadmill. But sometimes there's days where I just what, I just can't take it.
yeah.
Yes, so folks, what we're gonna do is while we're talking with her, we're gonna jump into her social media for a bit, and look at some stuff, and and you want to check her out. Her social media links are in the description of this live. So
Yes.
if you want to follow her, and support her path in the sport. But guys, and I tell this, and this is no offense to you, Charlotte. I tell this every time when I do interviews with you ladies, because there's guys out there. They're weird guys. Guys, no D pics.
No, not
Stop
interested.
it. She got kids, man. She got a husband. Come on. I know when you see these ladies, they're pumped, they're shredded, they're in condition. You get that little tickle in your pickle. But guys, come on.
Nah, not
Please.
interested. Seriously,
Mm,
honestly, if you slide into my DMs and you want to send stuff like that, block. See ya. Like,
yeah.
not interested. It is a fitness page. You can appreciate the human form for what it is, for the dedication for what it is. But as soon as it turns into something more, then no, sorry, see you later.
Yeah,
No.
you say
Not
no one wants
interested.
to see your no one wants to see your Tom Thumb. No one wants to see
No,
that.
oh,
So here is, you got some pictures here. And this is I think this is from when you were at the
that one's for nationals for IFBB.
yeah, yeah, and you were doing you were figure right here, and you look pretty good.
Yes.
I mean, good conditioning. What was the critique from the judges? What they tell you?
Well, for a first timer, they said my condition was fantastic. It was phenomenal for the well, yeah, like my condition was outstanding. And they said for the figure category, I was actually too conditioned. They wanted, they said, if I'm going to stay in figure, as you can see, look at my legs there. If I want to stay in figure, yeah, like that one, if I want to stay in figure, I have to be a lot fuller. Yeah, that's what I used to look like. Crikeys, yeah. And that's the journey to losing weight. But if I wanted to move into, oh, let's move this. If I wanted to move into physique, I certainly can bring on the condition, and then I have to grow in size. So what I'm actually doing now with my coach Mike is we're not rushing to step on stage next season. We're going to have a prop. That's Mike there. G'day, Mike. Shout out to Mike. We are going to do a proper build, for at least 2 years. Yeah, that's Mike there. Yeah. Phenomenal guy. Absolutely. And that's his wife, T. She'll be really embarrassed that you put that up there. He's a family guy. I digress here for a moment. I just want to talk about Mike. He is a family guy. He's got kids. He was overweight himself. And then he got into bodybuilding to lose weight, and then he's competed. He's now an IFBB pro, and he stepped on stage in America and did very well. And he's about to step on stage again in, I think, 8 weeks or so. And I went with him because I resonated with him with all those things. I was overweight. He was overweight. He got into the gym to lose weight. So did I. And through consistency and hard work, he got to where he wanted to get to. So, and I have those, dreams and beliefs as well. Oh my God, what's that one?
I think this is
God, I
from
can't remember. Oh wow. Oh
yeah,
yeah, wow. This is
same
this
show,
is
same show, and this is like I think it's somebody must have recorded this for you.
yeah, someone recorded it for me. So that was my individual, nervous as hell. But you know what? I think I did all right. I held my own, and the judges' feedback was very, very positive. But certainly, I need bigger delts if I